In the dimly lit confines of my bedroom, the soft hum of my computer was the only companion in the stillness of the night. I'd always been an avid gamer, and my latest obsession was Elysium Online, a massively popular virtual reality game that promised unparalleled thrills. With a headset secured over my eyes and the world around me fading into oblivion, I entered the digital realm, my every sense consumed by the game. It was a world of breathtaking beauty, but also one of growing unease. Elysium had a way of getting under my skin, the eerie atmosphere more real than anything I'd ever encountered in the gaming world. As I delved deeper into Elysium Online, I found myself captivated by its intricate landscapes and immersive storytelling. The game's developers had poured their hearts into creating a virtual world that felt almost tangible, with its lush forests, majestic mountains, and mysterious dungeons. Yet, beneath the surface, there was an unsettling undercurrent. Elysium had a knack for blending the boundaries of reality and virtuality, the chilling whispers of unseen entities, the ever-present feeling of being watched, and the inexplicable occurrences within the game left me with a sense of foreboding. It was as if Elysium had a life of its own, drawing players into its enigmatic web. The more I played, the more I felt like a mere pawn in a grander scheme. The allure of unparalleled thrills had transformed into a gripping, ominous adventure, one that I couldn't escape. In the quiet of my room, the soft hum of my computer had become a gateway to a realm of beauty and unease, a place where reality and virtuality merged into a hauntingly unforgettable experience. As my avatar ventured deeper into the moonlit forest within the game, I marveled at the eerie beauty of the landscape. The mist draped around the ancient trees like ghostly tendrils, creating an otherworldly atmosphere. The moon, hidden behind the veil of clouds, cast ominous shadows that seemed to have an evil purpose, as if they conspired to engulf me in darkness. Amid this haunting scene, I suddenly perceived an unsettling whispering, as if the wind itself was conveying hidden secrets among the leaves. The sound sent shivers down my spine, and I realized it was not part of the game's scripted ambiance. It was something more sinister, more real. In the distance, I caught sight of a figure, hunched and sinister, moving stealthily among the towering trees. Panic welled within me as I understood that this presence was not part of the game's design. A foreboding sensation enveloped me, and my heart raced as the ominous figure drew closer. Its malevolent gaze locked onto me, and I felt an insatiable hunger emanating from it, a hunger born from the nightmares of forgotten souls. This eerie encounter turned my gaming experience into a chilling and unforgettable adventure, blurring the lines between reality and the virtual world. Desperation guided my every move as I fled deeper into the sinister forest, my avatar's footsteps echoing loudly in my ears. The figure continued to pursue, gaining ground with every passing moment. My heart raced as I dodged through the gnarled trees, their branches scraping at my avatar's digital flesh. The oppressive darkness of the woods seemed to close in around me, intensifying the sense of dread. Soon, I stumbled upon a dilapidated cabin, its time-worn walls emanating an unsettling aura. The wood creaked under my feet as I rushed inside, slamming the door shut behind me. My hands trembled as I barricaded it with a nearby plank, my heart pounding like a drum. The cabin's interior was as eerie as the forest, with faded paintings and dusty furniture, a forgotten relic of a different time. As I caught my breath, I realized my avatar had sustained real injuries from the chase, and I could feel phantom pain coursing through me. This was no ordinary game. It was a virtual reality experience so immersive that the lines between the digital and the real had blurred. My heart still raced as I contemplated the very real danger I had faced, and the unsettling knowledge that the pursuit was far from over. In this virtual world, I had entered a realm where terror and reality intertwined, making the chase not just a game, but an experience that left a lasting mark on my consciousness. My sanctuary in the cabin was short-lived as the floorboards creaked ominously and the room plunged into darkness. A guttural growl resonated through the air, and in the feeble light of my virtual lantern, I beheld a nightmarish creature emerging from the shadows. Its grotesque form defied reason, twisted limbs, writhing tendrils, and a gaping maw of jagged teeth. This grotesque entity was unlike any other creature I had encountered in the virtual world. It was a nightmarish abomination, a digital creation that defied logic and sent shivers down my spine. I couldn't tear my eyes away from the horrifying spectacle as it drew closer, each step causing the cabin to tremble. The creature's movement was a disturbing dance of nightmare and malice. It whispered loathsome promises, offering me a place in its digital realm, a realm of unspeakable horror and despair. My screams went unnoticed as I was dragged into the abyss, my avatar now an abomination of its former self, forever tainted by the encounter with this digital monstrosity. The transition from sanctuary to a nightmarish confrontation was a chilling reminder of the unpredictable and terrifying nature of virtual worlds. In the surreal and chilling moment, I awoke in my real-life body, but there was something terribly wrong. I found myself strapped to my bed, unable to move, with the gaming headset I had been using fused to my head. Panic surged through me as I tried to comprehend the situation. My room, once a place of comfort and familiarity, had transformed into a grotesque, digital nightmare. As I looked around, I couldn't believe my eyes. The same sinister figure that had haunted my in-game adventures, the ghastly forest and the nightmarish creature were no longer confined to the virtual world of Elysium Online. They had somehow broken free from the constraints of the game and invaded my reality. I was trapped in their world, and they were now a menacing presence in mine. The room felt like a prison, and my screams of terror were met with an eerie silence, as if my voice had been absorbed by some malevolent void. It was as if the horrors of Elysium Online had transcended the boundaries of the virtual realm, reaching out to ensnare me in their sinister embrace. I had become a part of their diabolical code, a living, breathing pawn in their twisted game. I couldn't tear my eyes away from the abyss of my digital prison. Looking into the inky darkness, I saw my own reflection, distorted and haunted. It was then that the chilling truth dawned on me. The game was not over, and my nightmare had only just begun. In this surreal and terrifying reality, I was forced to grapple with the unthinkable. The virtual world I had once enjoyed as a mere form of entertainment had turned into a nightmarish, all-encompassing nightmare. I was no longer a player, but a victim, ensnared by the malevolent forces that had infiltrated my life. Every moment was a battle for survival, a desperate struggle to escape the clutches of the diabolical code that now held me captive. As I contemplated the horrifying reality of my situation, I couldn't help but wonder how this had happened. Was it a glitch in the game? A sinister experiment gone wrong? Or something even more sinister? Regardless of the cause, I knew that I had to find a way to break free from this digital prison and put an end to the horrors that had invaded my world. The journey ahead was uncertain and filled with peril, but I was determined to fight back. With each passing moment, I could feel the presence of the sinister figures from Elysium Online growing stronger, their malevolence seeping into every aspect of my existence. My only hope was to uncover the secrets of their world and discover a way to sever the ties that bound us. In this strange and terrifying new reality, I had to summon every ounce of courage and resourcefulness to confront the nightmarish creatures that had become all too real. The game may not have been over, but neither was my will to survive.